What's up, guys? I'm Jarzazatops, and this is story time with Jarzazatops. And I have a really fucked up, maybe funny, maybe scary, maybe what the hell were you thinking, and maybe you might think I'm mental after hearing this story, but I think it would be entertaining for you guys nonetheless. So yeah, anyway, it's a story about smoking weed. And yeah, let's begin. So Wednesday, alright? Wednesday. I went to smoke weed. It was the first time in 4 months. My third time ever. Just my third time ever doing it because I don't know why some people do it like so much. But me, I do it, I don't do it that much. But anyway, I went to go smoke with my friend. I'm not going to name any names in case she watches this video, and she's already mad at me and not talking to me because of reasons that I honestly don't know because I can't remember. That's a funny thing about the story. I can't remember half the shit I did. But yeah, I went to go smoke with her. Just us two. It was maybe an $8 bag. And we smoked in the blunts. And keep in mind, she does this every single day. And meanwhile, I only do it every once in a while. So yeah, we smoke it. Then we start walking. Well, actually, let me tell you what happens when we smoke it, alright? She takes 3 hits, because puff puff pass. I take 1 hit, alright? I take a huge hit, like... And then I just inhaled for like a second, and then I let all the smoke out, and she got mad. She was like, "You wasted all that smoke. Oh, what the hell? You're supposed to inhale it, like that, so that I get high faster." So I listened, and I did it a second time. But I think I took too much, and you'll hear why. You will hear why. I took too much, and I got high in maybe 20-30 seconds it took me. So then we start walking. We start walking to the light rail. Keep in mind, I had to still go pick up my sister from preschool, so yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy. We start walking to the light rail. And I start feeling chest pains, like my heart's beating really fucking fast. And at one point I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to collapse. I felt really weak, like I was going to collapse and die. And then she was on her phone with her girlfriend, I guess, because she's lesbian. And I don't know why, but I felt like what she was saying on the phone was the same shit over and over again. And I thought I was in hell. I thought I was dead, and I thought I was in hell because she was saying the same shit over and over again. Meanwhile, I'm walking, and I keep turning around. I keep, like, spinning while I'm walking. It's fucking weird. And then I look down on the ground, and the sidewalk, the cracks on the sidewalk, they look exactly the same, all of them. And I was so fucking dizzy, and the world seemed tilted. So I was like, this isn't right. I'm not supposed to feel like this. Was something laced with the weed? Was there LSD? Because I felt like I was hallucinating, but it wasn't any hallucinations that you get from LSD. Like they weren't made up. It was just I was seeing real things, but they were like enhanced and exaggerated, and I don't know, it felt like a cartoon, like the world had turned into a cartoon, and I felt like I was walking with her for a long ass time, but I felt like I was sleeping at the same time I was walking. It was fucking weird. I thought I was in a dream. I thought I was in a fucking nightmare. Because it felt just like that. I've had nightmares and dreams, and it felt just like that. I don't know why. Meanwhile, she's fine the whole time, because as I said, she smokes every day. She's fine. You know, I look in her eyes, they're like yellowish, you know. So they had a mild effect on her, I guess. And we keep walking, and then I remember I had a hard-ass time putting on my scarf. Like, I took on my scarf. Hang on, let me see if I can get my scarf. Hang on, everybody. Shit. Sorry for the delay of the story. Let me just give you an example so, you know, it's fucking authentic. And I can give you more of an idea of what happens. Here we go. Hang on, let me turn the light off again because it looks bad like that. So, I'm putting off my scarf. And when I put my scarf on, I put it around my whole face like this. So, you know, like fucking Aiden Pierce and Watch Dogs. And I had this part down packed, but it was like for like 5 minutes I was struggling. I was like, shit. Oh fuck, I put the scarf on. I wasn't going mad like I just did. But like, it was so fucking, it seemed like the simplest task in the world. Seemed really fucking hard. And to boot, I wanted to take my phone out to look at the navigation to see how far we were from where we were going. But I couldn't reach my pocket. It was just like, something was restricting me, you know? So I asked her to put the scarf on for me. And the scarf is all over my face. It's all fucked up. You know, we're both high, you know, so everything's harder to do and shit. And so eventually I just say fuck it. I just put it back in my pocket and say fuck it. But we keep walking to the light rail. And I have a bunch of boogers coming out from here. I know it's nasty, but she kept saying, "What's good with you? What's good with you?" It was just one of those occurrences that I just kept hearing her say the same shit over and over again. Like, I can't remember what she was saying to her girlfriend on the phone, but she was saying the same shit over and over again. And it was the same thing here. What's good with you? What's good with you? What the fuck? And then I remember asking her when my birthday was. I told her May 9th. She was like, "Oh, you're 2 months older than me." I was like, "Whoop-de-fucking do." Why is that relevant? I feel like I'm gonna die right now, and you're all chill and shit. So then we get to the light rail, and keep in mind, this whole experience, it's not a continuous memory in my brain right now. It's just glimpses and like, you know, like little video clips, like 15, 20-second clips, all created into a montage inside my brain, you know? So all I remember is we got to the light rail. She says something to me, but I don't remember what. And then I go to her, "If you were straight, would you like me?" And then she walks away. She was just like she wanted to say something, but she thought better of it. So she walked away, and I was like, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" And then I tried to, like, I don't know what I was trying to do, but then she was like, "Leave me alone, leave me alone." So I left her alone and walked away. Oh, actually, I need to say something else I did. I felt like I was in the movie Bambi, and I was a human. And, like, there was a tree, and it was fucking sunny outside, and, like, I went on the tree like this, and I rotated around the tree, and I tried to hug her, and then bring her close to me like it was a fucking romantic movie. But it was just really weird. I don't know what the fuck that was. I think that was a real hallucination, because we were not in the fucking forest at all. I know that's for damn sure. But anyway, back to where I was. I walk away, and then the next thing I remember is I see a girl, but keep in mind, I thought I was dreaming. I see a girl just standing there, and I go to try to kiss her for some reason. I don't know why. Something was fucking controlling me. I don't know what. I don't know why I was doing the stuff I was doing, but something was controlling me. All right, something was controlling me. I don't know. I didn't want to do it, but I tried to kiss her. I didn't want to do it. I don't know why. I didn't mean to do it, but I just fucking did it. It was like I was a video game character and I was being controlled. So she was like, "Sir, sir, get away from me." So I did. I was like, "What the fuck? What am I doing?" I was like, "Why did I just do that?" And then I sit down, and this group of little kids, and then there's this one, like, who's the leader of the group. Must have been like 11, 12 years old at most. He goes, "Hey, didn't you hear? She said, leave her alone, leave her alone. Damn, you desperate, you're desperate." And then he says, "Hey, are you on the Molly?" And I say, "No, you can't smoke Molly," so that was out of the question. And then, what else? I said, I tried to kiss her because I thought she was my girlfriend. But I don't have a girlfriend. I thought I had a girlfriend during this experience. And I don't know. It was just really weird. And I said, that was my excuse for trying to kiss that girl. I thought she was my girlfriend. And then I started singing for some reason. I don't know what I was singing, but I remember why I was singing. I was saying, "She's my meant to be." And I was talking about my friend I was with. Like, I was saying, "She's my meant to be, but it's not happening because she's lesbian, and I'm a guy, and she's not gonna get with me ever." It was fucking weird, and I think that is really the reason she wasn't talking to me today. Along with, she just wasn't talking to me because I tried to make a move on her when I shouldn't have, and I really didn't mean to. But this is all that I was doing. I wasn't conscious of some other stuff I was doing, because then, later on, when the light rail was coming, I remember some black guy, big black guy with a son, fucking pushed me like from this side, and I almost fell to the ground. I was like, "What the fuck? What did I do for him to do that?" I don't remember what I did. It's fucking weird. I don't remember what I did for him to do that. And then he says, "Hey, I don't play that disrespect shit, though. I don't play that disrespect shit." And he just kept following me. We went into the light rail. I was like, "Alright, I'm sorry. I just kept saying I'm sorry to him. But I don't know what I did. But I said sorry nonetheless, because I knew I was really fucked. I was tripping. I was tripping, alright? It was literally like The Hangover, but I do remember some stuff, but it's not exactly like the movie The Hangover. So yeah, what next? I sit down, and I see these two girls, and they started teasing me or some shit. They tried to talking shit to me. Just basically everything that was happening after my friend, I won't say her name, after my friend said leave me alone, everything just turned to shit. It was like everything was just negative. Like the world just seemed cruel, and people were treating me like terribly. It was just weird. It was just a weird experience. And then, yeah, so these two girls are teasing me, and I'm like, shut up. I don't remember what I said, but I think I said shut up or something. Then some random black lady was like, "Oh, God, I hope these little kids shut up," or something. I don't know. So fast forward, I get off at that train stop that I had to transfer at, because the train I was on wasn't going to the train stop that I wanted to go to, so I got off. It's funny because all of this shit was happening, but I still had like logic. I still had like logic, and I knew what was going on, where I was supposed to go. But I don't know. I guess I'm just that smart. So I get off, and I then transfer. And while I'm waiting for the next light rail, it took fucking forever. It just seemed the time was super fucking slow. It seemed like it took a half hour for a 2-minute train to come. like a train that literally said it was coming in like 5 minutes or some shit. So I got on. I sat down. Luckily, no arguments this time. I sat down. I just turned around and I kept looking at the people like, it was so fucking blurry too. I just kept looking at them. I was so fucking freaked out. I don't know what was happening. I didn't know. I didn't think this was real. I thought it was a dream. I don't know. It was just really fucked up, man. By the way, I'm not doing. I'm never again. All right, never again. I'm not doing any drug ever again. All right, because this had a serious fucking effect on me. And I actually did some research, and I think the reason that all of this was happening is because, number one, it was the first time I did it in a long ass time. Number two, I smoked too much at one time, and so it fucked me up. Like, it really fucked me up. Instead of taking it like gradually in an appropriate like amounts, it was like overload. It was like overload on my lungs, on my brain, everything. I shouldn't have done it like that much. So yeah. Basically, nothing interesting happened all that route. I just stayed on until, you know, I got off my stop. And then I got off, and I had to close my right eye because it seemed like with my left eye open, I could see straight, because the whole time my eyes were literally pulsating. It was so fucking weird. My eyes were pulsating. And it seemed like the only way I can see straight, but not, it wasn't exactly straight like normal, like how I'm seeing now, but it was a little tilted, but not as bad as before. So yeah, I remember running. I don't remember walking on the way to my sister's preschool, but I do remember getting there. Then I walk in, and then the world seemed tilted again. I was talking to her preschool teachers. I was like, oh, in my back of my head, I was like, oh shit, I hope they don't notice anything. I hope they didn't notice anything, because my eyes were super fucking red. And when I went outside, when I was walking my sister home, keep in mind my sister's 4 years old. We only live like 2 blocks away from her preschool, so I got outside and I asked my sister, are my eyes red? And she says, yes. And then we got in the house and I asked her again, are my eyes red? And she was like, yes. And so I drank some milk because I hear milk bring your high down. So I drank the rest of the milk. Then I asked her again a few minutes later, are my eyes red? She says no. And I asked her, why do you think my eyes were red before? She was like, because you're sick. So I played her along and I said, yeah, because I was sick. Because, you know, she's 4 years old. She's 4 years old. She doesn't know about that stuff. And then I took a shower, and I purposely got shampoo in my eyes so that if questioned, I can have an excuse and say that I got shampoo in my eyes, so that's why my eyes are red. And basically that's the end of the story, because after that I did my homework. I did my homework. I was more conscious. It was more of a continuous memory from then on than it was on the way to the lightrail. But I did my homework. I was watching Dark Side Phil on Twitch TV playing these Assassin's Creed 4 DLC, and I was laughing a lot. I was really laughing a fucking lot. You know, one of the symptoms, laughing a lot. Then I played some Borderlands 2, but like I remember I was playing and shooting stuff, but I don't know what I was doing at all. You know, like like I don't know. I was that's how high I was. I don't know what I was doing in the game at all. I don't even know what part of the game I'm at right now, so yeah, I pretty much ruined my experience for that video game. Then I went to sleep, and that's about it. I went to school the next day. I got there. My friend saw me, and she saw me in the hallway, and she just walked. She saw me. She came out of the classroom. She saw me, and she just quickly turned around. I was like, "What the fuck? What did I do? What did I do to her?" And keep in mind, I sit at lunch with her. Actually, that's the only time I see her, like, you know, face to face. I sit at lunch with her, and I go, "Why'd you turn around when you saw me?" But she just wasn't acknowledging me. She was just ignoring me, and I was like, yeah, I kept saying her name. I'm not gonna say her name just in case she sees this video and she decides to fucking sue me. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. She just is ignoring me for whatever I did, and I don't. And the only possible solution to this, and for the only reasoning that I could see fit for her, like, not talking to me, is because I tried to get with her when she's lesbian, and that could have hurt her feelings. I don't know, but I already apologized to her. But I don't know if she's listening, if she accepted my apology or what. But thank God Christmas break is here, and hopefully things get back to normal, and I get to be friends with her again once we come back. But yeah, that's my crazy ass story. My third time, yeah, third time's a charm, right? My third time smoking weed, and that shit happens. That's why I'm never doing it again. Never, like never, okay? Never doing it again. Never, ever, ever. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Just in case I ever do it again, and if anything happens like that happens again, I will share it again, just like I did now, if I'm still alive. Because let's face it, I could have gotten jumped, or, you know, whatever, shot for how I was behaving, however I was behaving, because I don't really fucking know how I was behaving. But yeah, that's my story. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe if you want to, and just spread the word about this video, because I think it's a really interesting story, and I think you'd want to share it with your friends. So, goodbye.